G'day guys, today I'm going to do the reviews between Geelong, Melbourne. To say I'm playing as attack is an understatement, but I'm going to see how I go throughout this video. Again, another graceful finals exit. Another wonderful coaching masterclass from Chris Scott and the coaching staff. Yeah, another great game, losing the exact same way we've lost so many of our games. If you bring pressure, you win. Just win the game straight away. Just bring pressure. Now, what do you not want to happen that's caused Geelong troubles in finals recently? You don't want to concede or have a poor start. All we had to do is to stay level thereabouts. You have 5 minutes of playing your forward 50. Ablett misses. Menegal takes the wrong option. Goes through for a point. You could have had 2 goals. Could have changed the psychology of the whole game. No one go up once. Tommy McDonald, no worries. He looked like Wayne Carey or Matthew Lloyd out there, just taking grabs. And you let Melbourne kick the first 5 goals of the game. Let me just bring up some history here. I can probably refer to my previous video about Scotty's finals record. Alright, so I'll just go to a couple of finals here. Not 2015, but yeah. So, just to demonstrate to you guys, I've already done a video on this, but you're welcome to check it out. It's called Scott's record in finals, which again should feature heavily. Now you want to get off to a good start, or at least not get blown off the park. Fremantle, don't tell me that's the exact same score. Pretty close. Fremantle, 5 goals, 7, no finals experience, very limited finals experience, no good. 2013, good say against Freo, but collapse. Port Adelaide, 4 goals down at half time, no worries. 2014, what have we got? Great start again. And great start again, giving North Melbourne very limited finals experience, a great head start. Didn't make it in 2015. 2016, we'll go down to the last one. And yep, win the final against Hawthorn because they missed. And then yeah, you look at Sydney, 5 behinds. Well done. The last thing you want to do. Well, let's have a look how we go against the Tigers. Yep, again another goalless opening term. Great work, Scotty. Great work, football club. 2 goals for, yep, good on you. Well done. 2 goals for half. Pathetic. And of course we go down very badly in that the prelim final. Oh, what's that? Another great start to the game. We can go down by 10 goals. Yep, awesome. And the latest, down by 29 at the end of the game against a team that has absolutely, Jordan Lewis has more finals experience than those players have been born. I'm a bit over it, to be honest. It's like I've seen the same old story a million times. You just think, no, it can't possibly go badly. It's got to turn at some stage. You got all those stars. And I just keep seeing Geelong lose the same way, and they're a bit of an embarrassment at the moment. They're a soft football club. Yeah, I'm not saying it emotionally. I'm not saying off one game. This is off the record of the last 6 years in finals. We have been soft. Soft football club. It's just a basket case in finals at the moment. And I find it very hard to see it changing. There's got to be some severe changes in the list and coaching to rectify the situation. But yeah, so I guess I can discuss the game. Melbourne, awesome around the contest. Pressure was as good as it ever gets. We couldn't handle the pressure. We couldn't get time and space. Melbourne walked it out of their back line all night. Gave us no chance to keep repeat entries. Their forwards just didn't work hard enough. Our midfield didn't work hard enough. Our back line did well, all considering they probably had 70 entries, 60 inside 50s. Yeah, honestly, I've had enough. We scraped into 8th. Superstar list on paper, but they just failed to execute on the big stage, and it's just so disappointing. Kept them well held in the second term, but they missed a few as well. Kicked to ourselves, but there's just so many moments that stand out that just so costly in the moment. Menzel and Dangerfield, third term, 15 out, on the run, running into an open goal, a little bit of pressure, missing. Menegola plays onto advantage, Bananas hits the post. And then, I mean, in the moment, it may not mean a lot when it comes to the end of the game, but you just never know in the moment how that can sort of turn the tide of a game. The umpires had an absolute hour. I swear it was, let's get Melbourne into a semi-final. Not the reason we lost. We were much more dreadful than the umpires were. But thought I'd highlight that they got a very good run with some contests and whatnot, and critical decisions at critical times that paid, not paid. Don't care about the umpires, just sort of make a mention of that. But Melbourne was just too good, too clean, got a free run at the ball a lot. They had a lot of looks at it. Their back line was exposed, our zone didn't work, and kicked it in, had no one to kick it to, just long down the line, no real system there. Whenever we got the ball, we're under pressure, long dump kicks down the line, kicking it to Max Gorn, just so many coach killers and things, excuse me, things that you just don't do. Don't get beaten by what you know, and we got beaten by what we know, so I don't think many players, if any, could hold their hat high tonight. I'll mention that soon, but dominating clearances and outstanding clearances were as bad as it gets. It's probably 18th, no doubt. Couldn't get in the side 50 enough, and when we did, Melbourne just had outnumbers all the time. They just had a field day. Got a lot more of the contested footy. Out-tackled us and out-possessed us. That means they are working harder than the opposition. That's what happened, and whenever we got the ball, we were tackled, we were under pressure. It was a street fight, and they came to play. I just don't know how we can't start well ever in games. I mean, I'll refer back to that Western Bulldogs game a few years ago down at Simmons, where we had a terrible affair against Essendon, and it was guaranteed we're going to get 100 tackles pretty much next week because we got 30 something or 40 something. I just want to see some real intensity, some real mongrel about us, but just so far away from it. As I said, we're a soft club. And there's just so many so-called stars that can do it all in the home and away, when all down in their backyard. It's at GMHBA Stadium, all no worries, but there's just so many players that fail in the big moment and can't cope with that pressure. The votes I haven't really thought about, so I'm going to go over this on the fly, but it's going to be super tough. I don't think anyone really deserves them, to be honest. 3 votes. God. Who was our best player? Look, it's so tough, I'm really struggling here. I might have to go. Tim Kelly had 1 possession in the first quarter. I couldn't possibly. I honestly can't pick votes, guys. It's so tough. I'll go 1, 2, 3. I'll give Hawkins a vote. He tried hard. He kicked a couple of goals. He was good on the lead a few times. With the limited supply he got, he was okay. I felt we got some outstanding stats. No one worked hard enough there. 2 votes. Might go Taylor. I thought he went okay, but again, it's very tough to give votes out. 3 votes. yeah, I honestly couldn't give it, because Selwood and Dangerfield, they tried tremendously hard, but they were so bad. So was Ablett. I can't honestly give him a vote. And Mitch Duncan was so terrible as well. Like, he kicked it out in the full, he missed handballs, he slipped over. Not to mention a couple other moments. Selwood tripping over in the last quarter. He didn't have to run around, didn't have to be Mr. Fancy Guy. And then Nathan Jones just puts it through as if he couldn't get a worse start to the final term. 3 votes. Maybe I'll give... so I've given Hawkins 1, Taylor 2. Yeah, I thought O'Connor was good, so I might give O'Connor 2. Maybe Taylor 3. He might have had 5 kicked on him, but who knows. Well, he went okay. But I couldn't really give votes to anyone, as I said. So, player review. Lots and lots of list changes. I'll probably do a separate video on that. But Menzel, see you later, mate. Go to the Saints for your 2 years. I couldn't care less, mate. You're cooked. You don't fly. Your body's done, so see you later, mate. Had so many years of just, yeah, disappointment and promise. Yeah. No one really had a good night, put it that way. What does it mean for the club? Drastic change. That's what it means. We're so far from the best. We've been inconsistent all year. Those things you hope that don't get exposed. Melbourne have been in great form and stuff. People are like, oh, why are you so angry, mate? You keep making finals and whatnot. Yeah, but we've recruited to win a premiership. We're top 4, and then we get an Ablett, Tim Kelly, and some really good players. Just comes down to bloody system and role players playing their role and applying pressure and moving the ball forward. Really tough model to win a premiership. Yeah, you can say I'm salty and whatnot. Good on you. Yeah, I'm livid, very livid. So, will they be back in finals next year? Depends on what they do in the next few weeks or next few months. Trade table, we've probably got to stop going after these, fill a role sort of player. Hasn't really worked, so I'm intrigued to see what Scotty has to say. I've seen one of the things about his optimism. Why sign the prick up when you've got a finals record that's so bad it's not funny? Yeah, great, good on you for getting your 70% and best winning record in the home and away. No one gives a jack shit about the home and away season. It's all about finals. No one says, oh, do you remember that home and away game where you won by 32 points and it was a nice sunny Saturday afternoon? No one cares about that. They care about this, and you get remembered for these finals. And there's so many players that continually fail under the heat every single time, without fail. And I'm sick of it. So there's drastic change that needs to be made. Probably make a separate video when I'm not as emotional. But I'd love to hear what you have to say, guys. Comment away. Comment anything about the game and what you think and where the Cats are at. That'd be great to hear. Not stoked at all. Just another failed season. Another waste of a year. Will G. Ablett retire? Who knows? Maybe in a future vid. So, hope you enjoyed the season. It's been a roller coaster, and yeah, hopefully do something next year to actually improve it. Maybe sign Scotty on for another 10 years and see how we go. Walked into a premiership and it's done nothing since. So, yeah, you can piss off Scotty for all I care, mate. The definition of insanity, I don't have to tell you guys, is basically what Geelong's doing right now and the coaching staff. Are these players not up for it? Are these coaching staff not up for it? It's a bit from column A, a bit from column B, but I'm signing out, guys. Subscribe away and like the video if you enjoyed my saltiness rant. I'll catch you next time. See ya.